Looking, I've been looking.
Ndumgazeni Simphiwe Teta, and welcome back to our YouTube channel. Do best subscribe. I don't know where that button is, but yeah. This is another installment of Coffee Conversations, and all I'm gonna say is he's a Venda pop star. Una Rams. How you doing?
I am great. I'm good. How are you?
I'm awesome. A bit tired.
Likewise. I mean, it's been a busy week.
Yeah. I want to start off with asking, who is Mr. Rams?
That's like a typical interview question.
Yes, I want you to relax.
So I'm not gonna give you a typical answer because that's not the kind of person I am. Una Rams is the guy in front of you right now. Super chill guy. I can call myself an imaginary friend because a lot of people know or have an idea.
K's real.
I'm real here, but for the people that see me on social media and see me on the music videos, they only have an idea of who this guy is. They don't really know who I am. But it's still cool to know they enjoy the music, so yeah.
Okay, what's the ID name? Ish! You should not to be a pop star. Hey!
You should catch me on the wrong, honestly.
And how would you describe your sound?
My sound is...
Mr. Fantastic.
We can just go fantastic, but that's typical. But I often describe my sound as human.
Okay.
And yeah, I know you're probably watching this going, what? But I'm trying to allow it to have its own identity and be unique in its own right and form. And since I'm unique myself, I mean it's got no other choice but to be different. My sound is constantly evolving and growing, and I'm not trying to box myself into anything. I'm trying to be like the water, and that's why it's a wavy baby,
Yes, let's talk about Wavy Baby. I've been listening to your album. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. How is that process of recording the album?
So it's actually quite funny because we didn't make the songs knowing that the songs were going to be in the project. What I do is just I work off of serendipity. It's just finding greatness out of nowhere. Just a strike of luck, I guess, being at the right place at the right time. So all the songs in there were just made from the moments I was in. And I just like talking about love and...
yeah, good intentions.
That's a song. But anyways, I can tell that's your favorite song.
Yes, it is.
But yeah, just making songs in the moment. So every song was just individually made. And towards the end, I had a conversation with Greg because I told him I want to release a project, and he suggested his track list, and I was like, you know what, let's work with these some more and finish them up. And shout outs to CT Beats, CT on the beat, because that man makes magic.
And who would you say you make music for?
That's easy. Myself. But I guess music's always been an outlet for me. Going through high school, through varsity, especially varsity, because Lord knows, course, Charles. I feel you. I love you. And just continue studying, but have an outlet. Seriously, have an outlet. So after days of struggling through assignments and studying for tests, sometimes it would be 10 o'clock, and I'd call CT up, be like, yo, I have this idea, and he'd be like, yo, you can come through. We'd go camp there till like 4 in the morning. And because it's your passion and it's something you really love doing, it doesn't matter. You don't feel tired in that moment, And I try to make it as I don't know the word for this. Relative, relational? You guys are the students.
Don't try to say it in Venda.
The way you meant today. Are you gonna have subtitles?
I don't know what that means.
You guys are the students.
Oh no.
Yeah, but yeah, it's everyday stuff. Who hasn't fallen in love? Who hasn't had a crush before? Who hasn't had their heart broken? So it's actually cool to see like the range of people that can actually relate to my music. Because I was sitting with like a friend of a friend this one day, and he was telling me about how his little sister in grade 6 like has Nobody and all the remixes to Nobody. She loves that song so much. And someone else was telling me about a high school girl in grade 10 who just recently like, you know, gave a hint to their crush with one of my songs. And then there's kids in varsity that are jamming along. There's people in their 30s, in their 40s, listening to the music. So it's like, we're out there, man.
And when you
know?
hear that, how do you feel?
It's a beautiful feeling. It's really beautiful because as much as I'm making music for myself, when I give it out to the world, it's open for interpretation. I don't know how much it means to someone else. You know, I don't know how you might interpret the song or what it makes you feel. So in that sense, when I release that song, it's yours now. You know, so enjoy it. Make moments with it. It's a soundtrack to your life.
You talk about music being an outlet.
Mm.
How do you manage having a full 9 to 5 and then still have music as your side hustle for now?
The truth is, I don't. That's sad. I don't know. It's actually like been something I've been struggling with, and it's kind of scarring emotionally, you know, because I want to give my all and put all my focus and attention and energy to my music, but obviously you need to pay the bills.
Yes.
And the reality is that the industry in South Africa has not matured to the level where you can make as much money as an up-and-coming artist, as you're saying, that can sustain you that way. And which is why I know school sucks, guys, but stay in school, you know? I'm just glad right now that I still find time and I'm working with people that help me and assist me in organizing my schedule so that we can work around everything else. Of course, I'm tired at the end of the day because I'm working 2 jobs. But the other doesn't really feel like a job, it's a passion, it's an outlet. I'm often drained or tired, but it's gonna be worth it. It just feels like an investment at this point in time. Because when that happens, when I blow, there won't be that to hold me back anymore and everything will just be easier.
What are your current thoughts on the music industry in SA?
It's definitely not what it was, but it's still not where we want it to be. You know, if you look at a place like America, it's okay for a kid to just come up and be a one-hit wonder, and they can basically make enough money from that to be set for life if they use that money wisely. That is, but over here, that's hardly the case. You know, the industry isn't as welcoming to new ideas, new sounds, as it should be. But the thing about it is, it's a process as well, and it's growing, and the growth is still there, which is why we're able to have a person like Una Rams on Coffee Conversations.
Yes!
You know, and I said something about this early on in a tweet. I remember saying I don't like how us new kids or new school kids or whatever don't support each other, show support for each other. Because I feel like we're forced to be working with, and everyone has their own following. And if we came together and brought that together, that would eventually topple over the mainstream that's not as welcoming. Because there's a lot of dope artists out there, a lot of dope producers. And it would make me super happy to see us all, you know, make it and succeed in this. Be able to buy houses and pay our fees for our family, you know, ball out, if you may. So, yeah, at this point in time, it feels like being a person that has to pave your own way. But I still acknowledge the people that paved the way for us, because we wouldn't be here without those people. But at the same time, I don't want to be that old guy where people are like, oh yeah, that guy did a lot for the industry, but I'm still like in shambles out there struggling. Kind of want to have that Diddy effect, you know?
Would you say the industry is
Toxic? Yes.
Cold?
Yes.
Fake?
Yes.
Heartless?
To some extent, yes. Because I know there's a couple of big names that know who I am, and they probably have my songs on repeat, but they'll never, you know, post about that on social media. And I'm not saying they have to, it's just if we had that kind of support system, it would make it all the much better or easier for me to break into the industry. Because Malum Cool Cat, shout outs, he's been an icon and an idol for a long time. He actually gave me a call, so something's coming up.
Exclusive.
I just hate news. Anyways, when he put up like my album on his Instagram, I saw like the effect or kind of reaction it had when Luke Love put a tweet saying she was enjoying Wavy Baby. I saw that the effect of that. When Black Coffee tweeted that, I saw the effect, you know. I mean, we WhatsApp sometimes, but I'm just trying to say, like, even the people that are in power and in the industry, they have this much influence, and they can sort of steer the public towards your direction, you know. And if something's really good, I feel like let's push, you know. There's something Muzi always says though. It's the people that have been in the industry operate from a place of fear. So what they're afraid of is having their position taken. But if we're doing something really different, I don't see how I'm going to take your position. Just a lot.
So you're doing big things as an upcoming artist. So what advice would you give the ones who don't know about Tom?
Advice is, it's a hard knock life. You know, nothing's easy, and nothing's going to be given to you, unfortunately. So if there's anything you want, work for it and make any way, any means to get to it, you know. But you're gonna get knocked down a couple of times. Expect that. You're gonna get disappointed a lot of times. I can't count the number of times I've gone for shows and not gotten paid or not even gotten on stage. But that sort of molds your character and makes you understand what the game's really like. And if you find anyone that really cares about you as a person genuinely and your music, keep them close. The people that listen to your music are like family. Appreciate them. They don't have to buy your music. They're not obliged to stream. They're not obliged to follow, and they do. So appreciate it. Even if it's 1,000, even if it's 200, appreciate it.
Okay, I think I'm done with you. I have one more thing. Rapid fire. So I'm gonna ask you like.
Oh, quick questions, and I just have to.
Don't think too much. I know you. Don't think too much. Yeah. Okay.
It's not that easy when you're smart. No.
I know. Thanks.
I don't know about.
Thanks. I received that. I'm smart. I don't know about you. That is okay. You ready? On your marks. Get set. Tea or coffee?
Tea.
Summer or winter?
Damn it. Both.
Indoors or outdoors?
Indoors.
Favorite color?
I don't know anymore.
Favorite movie?
My life.
If you had to describe yourself using a movie title, what would it be?
Jesus. The Incredibles?
Yes or no? Are you in a relationship? Yes or no? Have you Googled yourself?
No. I'm on Google Alerts. It's embarrassing.
Celebrity crush?
Now that girl that plays Molly on the river.
Mm-hmm. If you had one wish, what would that wish be?
To have more peace and happiness.
Aww.
Again, in the world.
Sound like those Miss Universe. If you had one superpower, what would it be?
To be able to absorb all superpowers.
And we're done. Ladies and gentlemen. The heels a lot.
Now you know what they call me around the weird kid.
The Venda Venda pop star. Yeah, hey, we should upgrade you, man. Venda superstar. Royalties, 9 to 10%. I want that. Thank you. Thank you so much. Trying to help a brother out, and he don't want to be helped. Well, he left. Thank you so much. Come get serious. It's Simphiwe. Teta. This is fun. I don't know if I want to do it again.